Hello everyone, welcome to Sam Science View channel. In today's video, we are going to listen to a science fact 20 strangest phobias in the world. Before getting into the video, please watch this entire video, and if you have any science related queries, you can get it rectified through this channel. Now let's get into the video. We are all scared of something. Whether it's the dentist drill, heights, or creepy crawlies, the chances are that there is something out there that makes all of us a little bit anxious. But in amongst the familiar phobias, there are also some truly bizarre afflictions. Here is a rundown of some of the strangest phobias about. First one is a phobophobia, which is the fear of phobias. Rather aptly, we will end our list with those people who are scared of phobias themselves. Indeed, phobophobics spend their lives worried that they will end up spending their lives worried about something which would be funny if it wasn't a genuine affliction. Second one is emetophobia, which is the fear of vomiting. No one likes it, but whether it's a case of food poisoning or a little too much liquid refreshment, we have no doubt all been sick at some point or other in our lives. However, for emetophobics, it's a more serious affair. In fact, some people are so scared of upchucking that they undergo therapy to cure them of their fear of this particularly strange phobia. Third one is depnophobia, which is the fear of dinner conversations. No one likes stilted small talk over the table, but for sufferers of this bizarre condition, the prospect of a dinner party conversation is truly terrifying. The condition is an extension of the altogether more common phobia of eating in public, and so, while it is one of the strangest phobics about, it does have a grounding in a more common affliction. Fourth one is ergophobia, which is fear of work. It might sound like a convenient excuse to stay in bed on a Monday morning, but ergophobia is a genuine affliction that can be extremely debilitating for sufferers. It's typically a byproduct of other underlying problems such as depression or attention deficit disorder, though it is an affliction that I think we can all sympathize with. Fifth one is coulrophobia, which is a fear of clowns. Typically associated with children, the phobia can also afflict adults, and who can blame them? After all, a swollen red nose, bizarre hair, and big shoes is hardly a picture of calm and comfort, is it? Sixth one is magirocophobia, which is a fear of cooking. Taken from the Greek word magirokos, which means a person skilled in cooking, magirocophobia might seem trivial, but it does have a serious side, most notably that sufferers tend to end up with an unhealthy diet. Seventh one is pogonophobia, which is the fear of beards. Hipsters across the globe have done their part to bring facial fuzz back into the limelight, but the growth in beards, no pun intended, is sure to be bad news for pogonophobics who don't just dislike the bristles, they are actively scared of them. Eighth one is orophobia, the fear of finding gold. Now, normally, phobias are there to protect us against things that might harm us. Like spiders, poisonous snakes, and heights. However, some people are even scared of the good things in life, like finding a stack of gold with their name on it. No? Really? Ninth one is allium phobia, that is fear of garlic. Some people love it on anything, other people hate it. Then there are those that are actually scared of it. Yes, like vampires before them. There is a small section of society who are actually scared of the pungent ingredient so much so that they can't even in the same room where it is being prepared. Tenth one is panthera phobia, that is fear of the mother-in-law. For most men, the mother-in-law is at worst someone that can be avoided with convenient planned DIY jobs or an extra drink or two after work. But for some sufferers, the fear of their partner's mother is so severe that divorce is the only option left open to them. 11th one is arachibutyrophobia, that is fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth. Some people are deathly allergic to peanuts, others are just scared of them. Yes, as amazing as it may sound, there are people in the world who are reduced to gibbering works by the thought of peanut butter sticking to the roof of their mouths while eating it. 12th one is chorophobia, that is fear of dancing. We have probably all felt reluctant to make our way onto the dance floor at some point or other. But for some people, the thought of dancing is so terrifying that they will never strut their stuff. 13th is somniphobia, that is fear of falling asleep. Most of us spend our lives looking forward to that 1 or 2 days a week where we can sleep in. So, spare a thought for the poor souls who are actually scared of getting some shut eye and so spend their hours wide awake, terrified of the moment when they are going to lose consciousness. 14th one, hippopotamonstrosis equipede allophobia. It's a long word which is nothing but the fear of long words. A recent study suggests that up to 5% of the population suffer from this affliction, which is a debilitating fear of long words. It's an all too serious condition, but no doubt you will have all spotted the irony in the doctor's decision to label it with a 15-syllable long name. 15th one is chitophobia, that is fear of hair. From loose beds lying around to the stuff on their own bodies, chitophobics are sick to their stomachs at the sight of hair. It may sound funny, but it's no laughing matter for sufferers who have to seek therapy to help tackle their conditions. 16th is papophobia, that is fear of the Pope. I don't know if it's pointy hat, the religious connotations, or something else entirely, but I cannot imagine what in the world would make you scared of the Pope. And yet, some people actually are, which is why they had to come up with a name for them. 17th one is xanthophobia, that is fear of the color yellow. If bananas, canaries, and well known local business directories fill you with an overwhelming sense of dread, then the chances are that you might be an unfortunate sufferer of this truly bizarre phobia. Yes, xanthophobics have a deathly fear of the color yellow and in some cases can't even stand the word being uttered out loud. 18th one is globophobia, that is fear of balloons. Globophobics are scared of balloons, or more specifically, the sound they make when they pop. It may sound odd, but it's something that probably freaked us all out a little when we were much younger. 19th one is siderophobia, that is fear of stars. We wish upon them, gaze up at them, and spend our lives dreaming about visiting them. As a result, it's almost impossible to imagine anyone would be scared of them. But that's exactly the case for siderophobics who spend their lives with the curtains drawn for fear of having a panic attack. And the last 20th one is genophobia, that is fear of knees, named after the Latin word geno, meaning knees. Genophobics are scared stiff of the joint that most of us take for granted. It doesn't have to just be their own knees either. In fact, some people are terrified of knees no matter whose they are. So, these are some strange, bizarre phobias which we see across this world. Some looks funny, but it is very serious. You must go for the treatment when you come across these things. So that's it for today's video. I hope so you got some scientific fact related to 20 strange phobias. And if you have any science related queries, you can ask it and get it rectified. We'll meet in the next Science Fact Treasury series. Until then, it's goodbye from Sam. Take care.